Am I the a-hole for asking my daughter to invite my brother to her wedding? I, 52, am helping my daughter, 36, plan her wedding to her fiancé, 38F, and we're working on the guest list. Since I'm paying for half, I feel it's fair to have some input. When I suggested inviting my siblings, M46, F54, F49, F48, F50, she agreed about my sisters, but got hesitant about my brother. She said she didn't want to force him to travel. I offered to ask him later, but she went quiet and said, "We'll think about it." I got upset and said that she could invite all of my siblings or none of my siblings. She said that wasn't fair since it was her wedding. I'll admit, I got a little upset and said that I was paying for half of it and she'd made me wait for this long enough, so the least she could do was invite my family. She got mad and said that she never asked for me to fund it, and she didn't need my money anyway. I left before I'd say something I'd regret and drove around for a bit. I called my husband, 64, and he said it was her wedding, and it was really up to her whom she invited. I told him he didn't understand since he's an only child. He got upset, and we argued for a few minutes before hanging up and driving back over to her place. I let myself in and overheard her telling her fiancé that if I hadn't insisted on inviting her brother's kids, she'd be fine inviting my brother. I walked in, scoffed, and said I could get a bigger venue. One more guest wouldn't cost much. She screamed that it wasn't about that and told me to get out of her house and life. When I told her not to raise her voice, her fiancé said I had to leave or they'd call the police.